It's here. Summer 2022, the Crafter's Workshop. Let's open up the box and see what goodies are inside. This is jam-packed full. We've got stencils, the great 12-inch, 6-inch. We've got new Slimline stencils. We've got some other TCW brand new products. So I'm going to finish unpacking this and we're going to come back and go through it all. You're going to want to see this. So let's start with the new Slimline stencils. And I'm going to put out 3 at a time and we'll talk about this one. This one's lavender in a jar, sunflower in milk pail, and jonquils. Now we have this mason jar right here, so you could just use that stencil separate and put your own flowers in there, be they from a gel print, from a napkin. You can kind of mix and match them all up. Winning combination. Hydrangea bouquet. I've been wanting a hydrangea. Weeping hibiscus and teacup stack. Now the Slimline stencils are 4x9 and they work perfect for Slimline cards, but if you're not a card maker, they work on, there are the Slimline mixed media boards from TCW, but these also work great on the 7x10 art journal pages, as well as the 9x12s. Sizes that I typically use. So you can mix and match, so don't let that scare you off. So for general non-focal ones, we've got random bubbles, diamond plate, love that pattern, petal display. Again, these speak to me, and the uses of this are plentiful. They're good general stencils that you'll be able to use on a multitude of pages. That's circular rings, potted poinsettia, and stacked pumpkins. Dangling mittens, and you can put this on a larger one and have 1, 2, 3 mittens. Then we have snowman family and menorah. Beautiful artwork. Flying Santa. And then we have Fanciful Fern. Love the motif of this one. I can see myself using that. This one, Mediterranean Ceiling. Again, another one. I just love the patterning of that one. And rainbow dots. So you've got focal images on the Slimline stencil, as well as some good background mark making stencils that you will be able to get a lot of use of. If you love modeling paste or you love TCW's Stencil Butters, you're going to love these. Now Stencil Butters are halfway between thickened gesso and modeling paste. You can put them through the stencil, you can paint with a paintbrush, you can rub them with your fingers, you can brayer them onto your gel plate. They're really multi functional. Now, the stencil butters in the past have been very bright and bold, and they've just released 8 new ones, and they're muted colors, perfect for fall. We've got apricot, eggplant, denim, chocolate, barn door, fern, terracotta, and yellow ochre. Perfect if you like the muted color palette. Perfect for fall. Now we've got 12-inch stencils and 6-inch stencils of the same pattern. This one is by a new designer with TCW, Kathleen Larson, and I am loving this. This reminds me of Crazy Waves, which is an all-time favorite. This one's called Nautical Vision. Look at the motifs. You can use this as a whole or separate out the different motifs. This one's called Golden Gate. And again, you can use just this part, or you can use the whole of it to make a scene. Botanical squares. Love. So this would be great on the 6x6 cards, on an art journal page. And if you have both sizes, you can mix and match. This one is called Tropical Vibe. Again, look at this motif. The palm tree, I could just take that part or this part. Also from Kathleen, banana leaves. Look at that texture. I can see that so much as a background. This one is called Texture Wall. Again, very similar, I think, to my favorite. We've got different patterns across the board. That makes for an interesting, easy pattern. You're not even going to have to mix and match stencils. You have it all there, all variety. Put it this way, you get a whole different look. Oh, I love that. This is from Rhonda Palazzari, and this is called Tree Canopy. So you're going to get that silhouette of the canopies. Also from Rhonda, Art Splatters. What a fun, fun stencil. You can put that on there, stencil in one color, move it over, stencil in another, fill the page with all these wonderful splatters. Here's one I can't wait to use. It's called Hole Punch. Look at those marks. I think that's going to make it so interesting. We've got the positive and negative, the outline, and I just think that's going to be a fun one to use as well. This one is called Calm, and when I saw previews of it on Instagram, I thought, oh, I love it. Reminds me of the water, reminds me of the rocks. Again, a stencil that I think is going to have such versatility. From Balzer Designs, we have modern art circles. Now, some of these stencils, they're going to challenge me because they're not, I use a lot of stencils more in the background, little motifs of it. This one, we have larger ones. It's going to challenge me, but I really like what she's done here. And I can't wait to put paint through this stencil and see what it does. Even putting it against the black background or the dark blue background here gives me some ideas of what this stencil is going to be like. So you have to play with your stencils. Some work really great on a gel plate. There are so many techniques that you can use with stencils that you have to find the right technique with the right stencil sometimes. This one is called Tulip Party. Lots of very organic shapes that you can use separately, or you can use the stencil as a whole and do some doodling. This kind of stencil is great for, you do it on there and then you've got the different elements to doodle. Another interesting one here from Balzer Designs, Festive Flowers. Love the stars. And again, this is, I'm going to have to put paint through this, put it on the gel plate, see what it creates to give me ideas for use. This one, when I saw a preview, I fell in love with it. Leafy fans. I can see myself using it. The larger one, perfect for doodling. We've got larger spaces. Stamping through the stencil. That one will work really well with that Tulip Party one as well. You've got bigger openings. This one is called Flourish Tile. Loving it. We've got lots of hearts. Julie loves to put hearts in many of her stencils, and I love hearts. I love them peeking through. You know, again, that's something you can bring out by doodling. This one is called Deco Stripes. Strikes me as somewhat tribal. Loving the patterning. This one is called Leafy Collage. So we've got the leaves, and I love, that makes such a nice background for so many things. The different leaves, the fronds that you have. Loving these circles. And to mix and match, you've got bigger and larger ones. I can see taping off, masking off this part, and using the circles, different sizes, on a background. Another one, this is Botanical Hearts. Love this motif, this heart. And you can, you can cut it, just do this part, you can add this part, you can have this, you can use it as a whole. We've got tulips here as well. This one is called Striped Triangle. Very geometric. Somehow I'm seeing Christmas trees here. I could do a play on that with the Christmas trees. Or we've just got the striped pattern. This, I think, would look lovely on a gel plate. And this one is called Striped Leaves. I don't have the 12-inch, but again, the botanical feel, the one I can see myself using and using. From Valentina Harper, we have some new 6 12-inch stencils. They're a little different. They're more masks. She has butterflies and flowers in the previous ones, but all this detail work. So you can just use that, or you can use this as a whole. These make for nice focal images. This one is American Robin. And you can see how large these are. The larger ones, I think, would be perfect for those big sign posters. You know the kind that you can get at Michael's, because that would fit right in there. So you can do some interesting work with that. This one is Bluebird. And then we have Cardinal. More flowers, Valentina flowers. This one is Flower Blossom. Love the leaves with the different motifs, different patterns there. This I can see stenciling in, making embellishments with this, and then you taking those and collaging them onto your page. I can see with a girl, and then we have different sizes. This one is called Wild Sunflower. Love sunflowers, love the shape of this one. It's a little bit different. Mix and match this with napkins, with other of the sunflower ones. This one I can see on that sign, because look how big it is. This one is called Hawthorn Flower. To get the full appreciation, again, put paint through the stencil. When you get a new stencil, put paint through it. See what it does, because sometimes, a lot of the time, we're surprised. It's not how we thought it was. Many times it's better. I know I watch on Instagram and I see it and say, why haven't I used that stencil? Because somebody has used it, another brand ambassador or a design team member has used it. And I go, oh, I love that. Why haven't I used it? Love the dogwood here. Large and small. You can definitely use this. Build up a focal image with multiple prints. This one's called Apple Blossom, and I love the buds that we have here. Lots of interest. From Jamie, we have Forbidden Leaf. And Mermaid Tail. Very excited about this one. Doing the mermaid. It's lots of interest. The shapes are very different. And again, we've got larger and smaller sizes. Fish scales. I can see myself using this one a lot. Thank you, Jamie. Here's Diamond Plate. Another good neutral, versatile one. And with the two sizes, I can just see using that a lot. As with this one, Random Bubbles. Gotta love those circles. And now we have large and small sizes. We can mix and match. Makes for a nice background or a motif in a corner. Another one that really excited about, knitted stitching. Love that. This one would be perfect too for if you tape this off, you can use this as a border. Use your stencil as a border. In fact, that one, probably Diamond Plate, Mermaid Tail, all of those will you can probably find a section that's going to work really well to use as a border. This one is called Petal Splash. Love it. Love the round, the curves, just everything about it. I think that would look nice, you know, with the colors, the stencil butters through there. New to TCW are these Stardust Butters. They are superfine glitter in a spreadable gel. We've got bling galore. I'm just going to open up one of these here. Maybe we can see. Oh, we can see the glitter and the shine, and they're just like the stencil butters, that consistency. If you hold it upside down, it's not coming out. Put it through a stencil, rub it on. Oh, can't wait to play with these. Yum. And these ones, there's champagne Stardust Butter, Marsanite. Oh, you can see the glitter and shine in there. Platinum and pearl white. And I've seen a few videos where people have used this and they combine some of this on top of other paint just to give you that shimmer and shine. Before we talk about the stamps that are new to TCW, I just want to remind you that if you're looking for ideas for stamps, stencils, using the stencil butters, modeling paste, some great creative ideas, don't forget to go visit thecraftersworkshop.com/blog. Lots of ideas to boost your creativity. Also follow the Crafters Workshop on Instagram. So these 4 sets are designed by Kristen Pelise, and they are all for the Christmas season. This one's Christmas Joy. So good basics. Holly Jolly. Love that little snowman and snowflake. Love the saying Holly Jolly. There's a stencil like this that I can use with that. And don't forget, use your stamps with your stencils, with napkins, with other embellishments that you have. Mix and match. This one's called Mistletoe Kisses. And Happy Hanukkah. Some new 6-inch stencils. This one's from Carmen Medlin, Majestic Forest. You can see building that up with some animals or just using the texture of the trees. This one is called Crochet Laced. Again, perfect for adding borders. Holly Cardinal. Love this one, the entirety of it. Love the swirl, the snowflake. And Hanukkah Sings. Few extras that I added to my stash. I was missing fish scales, sunburst, and punchinella. Good basic ones that I know I'm going to get a lot of use of. Brand new are these layered Slimline stencils. So this is 8.5 by 11, but you have, and I don't know if you can see, there are score lines here for the Slimline, the 9 by 4. So it has it broken down for you to layer them up, and you can see the score lines and you can line up the different portions with each segment, and you can stencil with different colors for the perfect stenciling experience. I've never used layered stencils, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So this one's layered pine spray. This one, layered tall Christmas tree. So we've got the star and the twinkle stars around it. We've got the balls on the tree, and then we have the tree. So you layer them up. How easy is that? Layered pine cone branch. The word peace. So we'll be doing some experimenting and seeing. Now, if you do them as cards, that's great. You can do them with inks. You can do them with acrylics. You can do them with watercolors. Experiment. Play with them all. This one, layered Mary Snowflake. You can do this one color, another color, another color. Layered poinsettia spray. Layered ornaments. These would make absolutely lovely cards. I'm just grabbing, I don't have Slimline cards here, but you can center that there, and how easy. Makes for a very quick, easy card. And layered holiday words. So I'm thinking you can probably just add them, to all these others. So you can play with the elements of each one and experiment. This one, layered Christmas truck. I'm excited about this one because I saw, I think it was Dollar Tree, they had the truck, but they had pumpkins in there, or autumn leaves, or different seasonal things. And because you've got the truck separate, maybe. Then they have some layered stencils that have multiple, they're 6-inch stencils. This is layered snow globe. So you have the tree, the snowman, the snowballs that go on the tree, and you can put that into the snow globe. And you've got some fronds. I think that would go with that one there. There's the snow for him. And does that go with, we're going to have to play, but I'm really excited about the snow globe. I can see myself using so much of this, doing this on maybe tissue paper. Time to experiment and play. This one is called Press Petals. It's another layered one. So again, you are experimenting with those. They go together, but you gotta do the work. So look forward to that. Also new are these foil transfer sheets. There's 12 6x6 sheets in each pack, and we have lime green, crimson red, platinum silver, champagne gold, black tie, copper, and terra vert. So we've got lots of colors. Many of these colors match the Stencil Butter colors. And what do you use? You use their TCW's Tacky When Dry Gel Medium. And you can use this with the stencils. And if you need instructions on how to use this, there are videos where the design team are showing how to use this. Follow them on the blog. Great step-by-step tutorials.